Welcome back, champs. Let's get started quickly with part number 29. All right, and welcome you, and I just basically congratulate you, right, for coming so far that we almost had 30 sessions of the class. I mean, it's going to be almost 25 hours and above that, right? So we just reached to the conclusion. So we'll try and conclude in 2 classes before we start your responsive web application development classes, right? Is that clear? Okay, now where did we leave yesterday? Okay, we have to go back and recap. Let me close it down. Okay, now we have seen the history object. We saw history.forward, history.back, and history.go, maybe -2, right? -3, -1. So we have seen that as well. And we have seen history.screen object, history.navigator object, and today we are going to see the location object. So location provides us hash, host, hostname, href, port, protocol, and it provides 3 methods: assign, reload, and replace. So we are going to see the location object, and we are going to basically operate this location object, right? And to start with, if you remember, right, what we did in the previous classes, right? So I hope that you all have practiced it very well, and you all have the idea of what we have done in the previous classes as well. So let's get quickly started. And this is where we left, right? Document.location. I've shown you document.location as well, that you can click and change the document.location, and you can even do something like this. You can do conditional formatting. If the cookie is not enabled, you want to take him to dash.html. Maybe if Java is not enabled, if you're developing a core Java based applet application, right? So in that case, if you don't want users to visit, because what is the fun of visiting the website when Java is not enabled? Maybe JRE is not installed, or Java runtime environment for the applet loading is not installed. In that way, you can just change the location. Hey, I don't want you to come here. If you don't have cookies, I'm taking you to the cookie help.html, and we can provide him information that you need to enable cookies, and cookies are used for the purpose. I know that you will not understand cookies very well unless you understand, Enterprise Java very well. So Enterprise Java is coming right after the responsive web application development. It's going to be a long journey with you guys, inshallah, right? And I all know you are very hardworking, right? Okay. So we got to get started. Okay, I'll delete this function del, and we get starting, or we have to get started with the location, LOCATION. So this is the location object. So we can say DOCUMENT, document dot location, and this is something different. Document dot location dot is something different. So it is not going to provide us all the methods that are listed right here, right? Hash, host. So now if I say let's say document dot get element by ID, which is going to be my text, right? And say dot inner HTML is equal to, let me try first, hello. Now if I click the button, I get the value, or what do you call that, as hello. Maybe not. Alright, so I'll have to open it. Okay, why do I have it here? Why do I have it here? I don't know. So let me go to HTML website, open test.html, and now I'll click here, so we get hello. Okay, it's absolutely fine. Why is it coming on body load? Okay, it's check cookies. Sorry, I deleted the wrong method. It's del. So okay, now we can rename it, so I can say del. Alright, so that's absolutely fine for me. Alright, so now when I click on go, I have to return false as well. Why do I return false? Because input type submit in the form. If it's not in the form, right, or if it's a button, you don't have to return false. For example, if I say it is going to be input type button, now it's not going to submit the form to web server, right? It's just going to do the thing, right? You can see hello, alright, you can clearly see, click, and you're getting hello. Right, and so far you understood why am I re-showing you. So you know that I know that you are let's say about wise enough to understand and you're wise enough to get right. And let's say now I need to get location, right? So I'll say I need to get location, okay, location dot host, right? So I don't know whether it's why isn't this showing me anything? So we're not getting anything. So just a moment. So I have to see basically the syntax of it, right? Because we are typing everything right. So why am I not window dot location? Maybe yeah, we have to type window dot location. If I type window dot location dot host, okay, let's see. So now I need to get window.location.host. We're not getting HO. It's not host, it's basically host name. Sorry, my mistake. Now host name is basically your local host at this moment in time, so you're not going to get anything here because the host name is your own computer. So let's say path. Alright, so I can say path name. So let me see if we're able to get, yeah, this is the path. Right, so this is the clear path of your website. You can see users, right, desktop, HTML website, test.html. So the path of the website is this, that you can get with the help of this href. So now you can see location.href, that is the hyperlink. Now this is how you can add hyperlink, right? You can see file is equal to / this users, and now what does it return? It returns the href URL of the current page. For example, if you want to insert an hyperlink, right? So you can say something like this. For example, I can say a href is equal to, so you can basically forward it. You can say, hey, I have an anchor tag, right? So I'll say click here. Right, and here I can say on click you want to fire this del function. Better is to write JavaScript. Once I click, del function is fired. Now what I do here, I do something like this: document.location is equal to window dot location dot document.location is different and window.location is different. So I'll say I want to get the hyperlink reference. So I'll say href, and I'll add one more thing. So I'll say after that I need to fire and go to dest.html, or I'll say I want to refresh the page and go to the same page, right? So that's what you can do. Hyperlink, it just gives you the hyperlink, right? You can see now refreshing, you're going to the same page. So what does window.location.href returns? It returns the hyperlink. Now see both the things right here. If I say plus, just a moment. Now if I say window.location.href and plus also show me br, go to the next line, right, and after going to the next line say plus, I want to get one more thing right here. I want to get window dot location dot path name, right? So I can say I want to get window dot location dot path name as well. Now see the difference between both. So this is basically the hyperlink reference with file being mentioned here, and this is the clear path, right? It is in the C drive users folder. Now this is hyperlink and this is the clear path. We also call this as absolute path. Alright, so is it clear or not clear? If it is not clear, I don't know why isn't this not clear. It should be clear, right? And what else is there? Host name has to be there because I should get localhost windows.location. So why am I not getting it? Let me try it again. Window.location.host. No, it's not host, it's host name. I know this, sorry. So I'll say give me host name. I should get it. But since we are executing not from a host, right? You can clearly see I'm not executing from a host. I'm basically running it direct. Now let me upload this website to the web server and show you again. So let me pause the video and upload the website. Alright champs, now what I have done for you guys, because you might think, oh, sir is not showing us or it's not giving results properly because location.host is not coming. So the host name will only come when you have deployed the website. Now you can see I have installed test.html has been deployed online, and now you can clearly see if I click on go, I get nitsrinagar.com. Now why do I get nitsrinagar.com right here? Because I have now deployed it online, which using my own computer, unless I'm using a server, I'll not be able to get. Even if I click on go, and now you can clearly see that I'm not getting anything, but once I go online, I'm getting the host. Host means the server which hosts your website. That's nitsrinagar.com. Now this is basically the result of window.location.host name. And now what else do we have? Path name is done, host name is done, and you can see window.location.protocol, right? So now if I refresh it and see the protocol, so we have the file protocol here, and now if I upload the same website online, let me see the protocol that we are getting. We should get HTTP protocol online. This way you can distinguish the protocol that you are using to open the file. But once you are developing an HTML, designing an HTML website and running it without a server on your own computer, right, in that way your host is not going to be anyone, because it does not have a server, and your protocol is not going to be as that of HTTP. It's going to be a normal file protocol. So that's what the normal difference between this and that is. And what I want from your side is to, it takes a lot of time uploading these. I don't know what's wrong here, right? So okay, let me try upload. Okay, it's being uploaded. Override. So I'll say I want to override, and let's see the protocol online. Let me go online to nitsrinagar.com, test.html. Since it's still not being uploaded, I'm just fed up of this internet connection. Okay, now as soon as I say fed up, so internet gets an adrenaline rush. And now if I say go, and now I get HTTPS. Now you can see the protocol here is HTTPS. So here I get an HTTPS protocol online, and here I get a file protocol once using this file. I'll also show you maybe in the last semester because everything has a right time and right duration. Maybe in the last semester you will learn how to deploy websites online also, right? And web applications, not only websites online but web applications online, right? Alright, then let's continue. What else is remaining? Alright, port. Okay, we can have port. P-O-R-T. Which port are you? By default, we work at port number 80, but here you can see we're not getting any port because you're just opening a file without a web server. And to check the port, I still have to use this dull and lazy connection, right, which has hardly any upload speed. To upload it and show you, but I still have no other option but to upload rather than pausing it again and again, and then editing takes too much of time. That I do not have, right? But I still don't have any option but to upload it, right, and to wait till the time it's uploaded. And till the time it's uploaded, we can see other things. Now we have window.location.assign. So now we have different things like window.location.assign. So we have window.location.assign. Someone has pinned, and assign is basically a function, right? Okay, and second function that we have to go and learn is the following, right? What was it? I just forgot. How can I forget? My God. We have window dot location dot reload, window dot location dot replace, and three things that we are going to again learn today. Window, oh my God, still uploading. Don't tell me this. Come on, how can you take this much time? Right, so now override, maybe it gets uploaded now. Fingers crossed. Right, it's uploaded. Thank you very much. Now I should get my port as 80 maybe, because by default you run web HTTPS uses port 80 by default, right? So I'll have to refresh it and see the port number that we're getting. Inshallah. Alright, so let's see. Okay, now still my internet is having cardiac arrest right now. I'll click go and I'm not getting anything, because anything means I'm not getting anything. Right, so because we are by default using port number 80. Okay, window.location.port is good enough, so we don't have any problem right here. Okay, so we are getting port returns the port number of the URL, which is basically by default 80. Only if you change the port number will you get. Let me basically save it in my own server right here. So rather than uploading the website again and again, let me go to Apache. I have a web server here, so you're not going to get this, or you're not going to get what I am doing here, but yeah, just to show you test dot I will say HTML. Alright, so okay, now let me basically run it for you. Because I am running on localhost, that means I made my own computer as a web server. I'll run 1020 port and I will say new NIIT and I will say test.html. And when I click on go, you can see I'm getting 1020 port number. If it is by default 80, so it's not going to show, right? But yeah, you are checking if the port number is something, right? And you will learn this once you start basically Java, Enterprise Java application, web application development using Enterprise Java. So that's going to come in the near future in the syllabus. Right, so what we have learned so far is port is done. Now we have to do a window.location.assign, and we have to do window.location.replace. All right, so let me say window.location.assign. So we're going to start with window.location.assign. So let's say, okay, so let me just get rid of all the things right here except from one. I'll say, hey, window.location.assign. Right, so I will say https /NIIT/Srinagar.com/test.html. So let's see what do we get. It loads a new document. That's it. It's going to load basically a new document. Click go, and now you can see directly go and load a new document, which is test.html, right? So you're loading a new document here. And second thing is going to be reload. If you want to reload the same, so I will say document.location.reload. So for that, I am going to save the document. So I say reload and I go back to document. And now what I say is go, and now you can see you're reloading the same page, right? So if you are refreshing, if you want to refresh the same page, so you'll say reload. And what else is there? We have replace, right? So I'll say REPLACE. Now what parameters does replace take? Now we'll have to see. History we have seen, and now we have to replace it with something else, right? And that something else is whatever you want, right? Let's say about some other URL, www, or we can say niitsrinagar.com/htm. We can say test.html. So online, because I'm running it offline and I'm replacing it with online document. right? So you can clearly see user HTTP website, and now you can clearly see that where do you want to go after HTML. Now I can even say, let's say I want to replace my current document with test.html. Let's not have the URL. I want to replace my current document with a new document. So that is going to be, okay, I'm giving the same name. So let me try test.html. So let's go and refresh and click go. Now you can see that it's basically replacing the document. The current document has been replaced by dash. Now what is the difference between document.location, location.replacement, location.reload, and location dot, now see, location.assign is basically not taking the headers, it's just going to assign a new URL. Reload is going to reload the current page. Replace is going to basically, it's basically going to replace only the file by keeping every single thing same. So it doesn't do anything with the root directory. Root directory is where your website is. HTML website is the root directory. It will not do anything with the root directory. It will go one step ahead. Root directory, and my dogs are also having cardiac arrest this time. Please pardon me. They often have cardiac arrest amid COVID-19, and they have been having it from day one. But yeah, they are more silent these days. So they also feel that the lockdown is coming to an end, maybe, right? I just heard the news that it's extended till 30th. Who knows, right? All right, now have you understood? It's going to just add one more URL, test.u, and it's not going to replace the entire string. Now you can see if I say assign. Now you can see what assign is going to do. If I click, right? So assign is going to completely change this, right? Complete thing is changed. And here, if I say replace, only the file name is replaced, keeping this thing intact and replacing the file name only, that is test.html. All right, so I'll say test.html. Right? So again, assign will replace the entire URL, and what do you call this as replace is going to replace the file only. So I'll click on go, and it replaces the file only. Okay, let me reload your file. Now we have form object. Now we know this. We have seen form button, checkbox, text area, radio. We already seen form.reset. I have shown you. We can reset the form. For example, let's say we have a form here, and I will say form name is equal to my form. It has input input type text name. Okay, let me not give name. Let's say id is equal to f, or we can say txt username, or let's say txt fname, right? All right, so let me hit a br, right? So let me hit a br, break line, input type text id is equal to txtl name. All right. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let me do something here. I'll say whenever this button is clicked, so what do you want to do? You will say my form, just call my form directly. So I'll say my form dot write reset. You can say my form dot reset. So that's what you can do. Test page. So this here. So I'll write Fahim KHN Khan. I say go reset. Now you can clearly see it has reset it. Now you can see Fahim KHAN. So what it does, it will reset whatever is inside the input elements, right? So that is going to be form property, right? Or you can use form.reset. So now you can clearly see, right? It will not reset because unless you give the name of the form. The name of the form is my form. So you can use this form property to do the following things, right? You can submit, yes, form submit. You can clearly see, right? Form dot. So I can say form dot my form dot submit, right? So it's going to submit the form. Now you see the form refreshes here. Now you can see, notice it here that it's going to submit, refresh over, right? So it's going to submit, all right? And reset, you have seen what is going to do, what do you want to do on submit. Now you can go to form and say, hey, on submit alert. Whenever you submit the form is going to alert for you. That's as simple as anything. All right, yeah, you'll have to still just delete this. So I'll say on submit alert, and I don't want to go anywhere on click. Now only on submit alert. Now you can see on submit alert is not coming. Why? Del. So I'll say on submit Java script JavaScript. Let me call the function del, and I will say return of del, and here I will just stop the submission. I'll say return false, and I'll say alert HELLO, hello. Right? Is that clear? So I suppose it's clear. It's still not coming. My God. Okay, it's input type button. We have to change it to input type submit. My. Right, so it's now going to work. Now you can say on submit hello. Right? Even if you don't want to do this, you want to alert it here. But your input type button will never submit. It will explicitly submit, right? Not implicitly. Now you can click go. Now you can see you're getting alert. Now you can even here say hello within single quotes, because double quotes can take single quotes only. And I'll say hello, and I am getting hello. Now this is basically the form object. The button object, you know, on click, on focus, on blur. I already shown you this. Okay, checkbox is also same. Text is also same. You can select, you can focus, you can blur. Yeah, I can show you maybe if you want to. Let's say about. So I'll just delete this, and I will say on blur. Right? Blur means whenever you take object away, you call the function del, and in del what you do is document document get element by id, that is text. Okay, why text? I'll say document dot get element by id, right, and I will say txt fname, right, dot value. I want to grab the txt dot value, and that value goes to var a or var v. Document dot get element by id text dot inner html is equal to v. Now let's see on blur. What do you mean on blur? I write hello. I will not hit the button. I'll just click somewhere else. Now you can see hello is coming. Blur means when you go out of the focus. Or you can even see, you can say on click whenever you click on this button, right? Not the button, whenever you click on this text box. Now you can see I'm clicking the text box and it's coming. And you can say on key. You can say on key press. I want to call the function del. Now you can quickly see what is happening here. FAHIM. You clearly see, and is what is the FAHIM KHAN is something. Whenever you press the key, the text is grabbed. Or you can say on key up or key down. Whenever you down the key, not press the completely, only down the key. Alright, so it's going to be more faster. Now you can see, right? So you can see FAHIM KHAN is a good teacher. Oh my God, am I right? Okay, so this is, and now everything else, you know, you're smart enough to get these things. So it's everything blur, focus, on, change, on, focus. Okay, which of the following property specifies the operating system of the client machine? Again, which of the following properties specifies the operating system of the client machine? Does userAgent know? userAgent is about the browser information, right? It does not give you that. App code will not give you its browser. App version is about browser. Only platform is the operating system. Now solution is platform. Right, so we are done. So let me go to the next slide. And I don't think there is anything remaining in the next slide too. Canvas is already shown to you, so I would just I would rather go and close because Canvas is already known to you, right? And what else more is there? Can you please tell me? What else more is remaining? Okay, let me go to the next slide. So we have the second last slide now. Okay, jQuery is already seen, create image gallery is already seen, jQuery we have already completed. And what else is there? Yeah, we have gallery a plugin, geolocation. So now this one image is, one slide is pending. So let me take a look at the timing. So we already cost 30 minutes. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to complete this. So one more lecture to wind up HTML5 before we start with responsive web application development. And I wish you all the very best. Right? Do pray for me and complete the lecture and assignments. Bye bye. Take care.